Good morning, dear students. So this is a demo video for how to select your timetable for this odd semester. These are the number of courses we are going to offer on this in this odd semester. So total eight subjects. First 7 subjects are mandatory subjects. Coming to the 8th subject, you can choose any one language. That is either German language or Japanese language or Korean language. You can choose any one language. And here, look at the LTPS components. L stands for lecture, T stands for tutorial, P stands for practical, and S stands for skill. Suppose if it is problem solving through C subject, that means it has L component, P component, and S component. So if while selecting your timetable, all L, T, P, S components should be from the same section. Please keep this point in your mind. And after that, so first you have to select the cluster. There are 4 clusters, cluster 1, cluster 2, cluster 3, and cluster 4. So after selecting your timetable, subject timetable, then remaining hours you have to map to hobby hours, sports hour, and library hours according to your cluster. So this is the overview of cluster 1, 2, 3, and 4 for hobby, sports, and library hours. After that, in cluster 1, there are 4 sections, section 1, section 2, section 3, and section 4. These are the faculty for your sections. Similarly, cluster 2 contains section 5, section 6, section 7, and section 8. Cluster 3, section 9, section 10, 11, and 12. Cluster 4, section 13, 14, 15, and 16. After that, please keep these rules in mind. The first thing is you have to choose same section for DTI and LSE. Similarly, same section for PSTC and GLB and BEEC and DSD. After that, you have to choose same section for discrete mathematics and IKV. You can choose any cluster, but while selecting the section number, you have to keep these 4 rules in mind. These are the steps for the registration process. Now we will do one live registration. This is the interface of your ERP. Then go to academic registration. In academic registration, go to regular course registration. This is the interface for selecting the timetable. Now first, you have to choose the cluster number. You can choose cluster 1, cluster 2, cluster 3, or cluster 4. So if you choose cluster 1, that means you have to stick to section 1, 2, 3, and 4 only. You should not choose the sections from section cluster 2 or cluster 3 or cluster 4. So for time being, I have selected cluster 1. So if it is cluster 1, that means I have to select either section 1, 2, 3, or 4 only. So now in this, first coming to the languages. Since I have opted cluster 1, that means I can choose either German language or Japanese language or Korean language. So I have chosen Japanese language. Here, since I have opted cluster 1, there is only one section that is offering Japanese language in cluster 1. So I have to choose section 4. And after that, coming to the IKV subject, there is a grouping rule for IKV and discrete mathematics. These two must be from the same section. So in cluster 1, you can choose section 1. Since I have chosen section 1, so discrete mathematics also from the same section. So remember the rule that LTPS components should be from the same section. So it is also section 1. So and after that, problem solving through C. So I have chosen cluster 1. So I can choose any section from the cluster 1. So since I have chosen section 4 for C language, so in P component, I can choose either 4A person or 4B person. So 4A, but don't cross cluster or cross section also. And after that, it is either you can choose 4A person or 4B person. It is BEC. What is the bucket rule for BEC? BEC and DDS, these should be from the same section. So here it can be section 2. Since I have chosen L component from section 2, I have to choose section 2 only for P component also. Similarly for DSD also. Since I have opted BEC for section 2, here also it is section 2 only. Section 2, either A person or B person you can choose. Languages and DTI must be from the same section. So it can be first section, either A person or B person. So in this way, you have to select the timetable for all the subjects. So after selecting your timetable, once go to the, now once look at your timetable. So there are total 12 free hours. So here it is 4 free hours, here it is 4, and on Saturday it is 4 hours. So these 12 hours later you have to map to coding, hobby, sports, and remaining hours. In this way, you have to select. After selecting, then only you have to submit on, click on save button. In this way, you have to select the timetable. Thank you.